Good afternoon, all of you. I welcome you all to this webinar specially arranged for the 7th and 8th standard students to give information about JMO exam, what this JMO exam is, and we'll be discussing the details regarding the syllabus, the level of difficulty, the kind of questions asked, everything. Okay. Let me congratulate first all the students who are qualified for the JMO exam. You have done well to get qualified for the JMO exam. And today we will discuss what this JMO exam is all about. Okay. So first I will be explaining you everything about the syllabus, the kind of problems, everything. And in the end, there will be question and answer session. So let's begin. Why JMO and how it is different? So here, all of you have given the MAT exam. The MAT exam syllabus is entirely based on curriculum. You will find the curriculum covers numbers, ratio proportion, maybe fractions, simple and compound interest, profit loss, work time speed, and so on. 1 minute. Huh? So that was the MAT syllabus. Now the JMO syllabus, if you have a look, you will find the topics are quite different. Okay. First topic is sequence and series. Now that is arithmetic progression, geometric progression, and harmonic progression. Of these, arithmetic progression and geometric progression are covered in the school syllabus in 9th or 10th standard, depending on the board, whether it is CBSE, ICSE, or state board. Okay. So here, arithmetic progression and geometric progression are somewhat covered up to the 10th standard level, but harmonic progression is not at all covered in the school syllabus. It is normally covered in the syllabus of 11th standard. Okay. Then there is a number theory. Okay. Now we'll be teaching number theory, which is not taught in any board curriculum up to the 12th standard. Those who go ahead with BSc in mathematics, they study the number theory. But as we always say that we want to prepare the students for the IOQM exam. Okay. The syllabus of JMO's 7th and 8th standard is based on the syllabus of IOQM exam. What is the IOQM exam? It is IOQM, Indian Olympiad Qualifier for Mathematics. Okay, it's an official Olympiad exam conducted by Government of India. Okay, we will discuss about Olympiad exams in detail today only, but after these 1 or 2 slides. But our entire this JMO syllabus is the syllabus of IOQM exam. Okay, so you will find the topics are of higher level, like sequence and series part is taught in 11th standard. Number theory, it is not taught up to 12th standard by any board, be it ICSE or CBSE or state board, but it is a part of IOQM curriculum. So we are covering it. Then there is quadratic equations. Now, quadratic equations is a topic which you have covered in MAT also. Okay. In fact, in MAT exam also, we ask few questions on quadratic equations, but the scope of this topic in JMO syllabus is quite different. Then permutations and combinations, binomial theorem, sets relation and functions. These 3 topics are normally part of 11th standard syllabus, which we are covering now. Then geometry, we cover circle and triangle in geometry, which is covered in school curriculum, but in higher standards. Now you are students of 7th and 8th standard, but circle and triangle, the advanced properties which we discuss, that is normally covered in 9th and 10th standard. Trigonometric identities we cover very little, not much. We do not go in much detail. The basic identities, that is sine square theta plus cos square theta is 1 and based on tan square theta and cos square theta, and sine rule and cosine rule. That's it. We cover trigonometric identities only that much. Inequality. Inequality is again based on sequence series. In a sense, We use the concept of arithmetic mean and geometric mean in inequality. Of course, we discuss the properties of inequality, and which is also normally covered in 11th standard. So that we'll be discussing now. Now, why we are covering these higher standard topics for the 7th and 8th standard students? See, our aim is to make mathematics popular. That is a motto of IME. Okay. Now, here you have come to 7th and 8th standard, qualified for JMO, means you are definitely interested in mathematics. Now, your love for mathematics can be enhanced further if you appear for the Olympiad exams. I am talking about official Olympiad exams which are conducted by Government of India. Okay, so these Olympiad exams, the first step is the IOQM exam, which can be given in 8th standard. So students from 8th standard up to 12th standard can appear for IOQM exam, or for that matter, any Olympiad exam. Maximum age limit is 12th standard. Okay, that is academic. Academically, you should be up to 12th standard level only. Beyond that, you are not permitted to appear for Olympiad exams. Now, we want you to do well in Olympiad exams, and the first step is the IOQM exam, Indian Olympiad Qualifier for Mathematics. As IOQM exam is there, there are other exams also for the subjects in science that we will discuss later. Okay. Now, we want to prepare you for the IOQM exam. All right. So this JMO of 7th and 8th, we have prepared in such a way syllabus that it will help you in your preparation for the IOQM exam. All right. So this is the reason we have included these topics in your syllabus. So I think that will help you understand why we are covering the topics of higher levels. Okay. Now, I will give you a small demo about what kind of problems we will be covering, and you tell me after we discuss these problems that whether you will like to solve such problems in your syllabus. Okay, so let's see how we'll go about it. Now, first problem I will discuss, that is based on number theory. Okay. Now, if I ask you, tell me last two digits. Tell me last two digits of 98 to the power 5. Okay. Or for that matter, I can ask last three digits also of 98 to the power 5. All of you, whatever the indices you have studied so far, can definitely tell me what will be the last digit. Okay, the digit at the units place. But I am not only asking the last digit, but last and second last, or last, second last, and third last, means last three digits. Okay, so how to go about it, that we will see now. Now, here we will write 98 is equal to, or is equivalent to, minus 2 mod 100. Means what? If I add minus 2, when I take it on the other side, it will become 98 plus 2. Means I will get 100 on the left hand side. And I will say 100 is divisible by 100. Mod 100 means it is divisible by 100. If I write mod 5, it means it is divisible by 5, and so on. Fine. Now, they have not given me the number 98. They have given me the number 98 to the power 5. So I will say 98 to the power 5 is equal to minus 2 to the power 5, that is mod 100. Now what is minus 2 to the power 5? So that I write is equal to minus 32. 2 to the power 5 is 32, and the minus sign will stay because it is the odd, 5 is the odd integer. This is mod 100. You understand this? So in the 98 to the power 5, if I add 32, the number will be divisible by 100. Now you tell me one thing. When I say that one number I divide by the other number and then there is a remainder. So remainder if I subtract, then that number becomes divisible by the given divisor. Correct? So see here, 98 to the power 5, I do not know the value. All right. So I will write x. 98 to the power 5, I write as x. Okay. Now minus 32, I take it here. So I will write x plus 32. Okay. And here it is mod 100. It means x plus 32 is completely divisible by 100. You understand what I am saying? X plus 32 is completely divisible by 100. So what is a previous number which is divisible by 100? Suppose if I tell you that 1 minute, I will take some example. If I tell you 28 plus 5, 28 plus 5 is completely divisible by 11. Okay. I am saying 28 plus 5 is completely divisible by 11. Then what is the other number? What is the earlier number which is divisible by 11? So what you will do? 28 plus 5 is divisible by 11. So, if I want to find the other number, the smaller number from 28 plus 5, I will subtract 11. Correct? So that whatever answer I get is completely divisible by 11. I will apply the same logic over here. So, I will say x plus 32 is completely divisible by 100. If I want to find the earlier number divisible by 100, it will be smaller than this number by 100 only. Correct? So, x plus 32 minus 100 gives me x minus 68. X minus 68 is the number which is completely divisible by 100. Okay? So, I will write it this way. X minus 68 is mod 100. Now, what is my number? 98 raised to 5 is x, correct? So, I will write x is equal to 68 mod 100. What does it tell you? It tells me when 98 raised to 5 is divided by 100, remainder is 68. And it means last two digits are 68. You understand this? How to find the last two digits of seemingly big numbers, very big numbers. Okay. So this is a technique which is taught in number theory. How to go about it, we will be discussing in detail when we will discuss number theory. Number theory is a very important topic in IUQM as well as in JMO. So that we'll be doing in length. Okay. Now, another topic which we can discuss is inequality. Okay, I will give you an example. Now here, suppose if I tell you x plus 2y plus 3z is equal to 2. I'm giving you one equation. X plus 2y plus 3z is equal to 2. You have to tell me the largest possible value. You have to tell me the largest possible value of x, y, z square. Okay, the largest possible value of x, y, z square. Now, someone who is not conversant with inequality or arithmetic mean and geometric mean, that person will say, oh, it's not possible to find the values because there is only one equation There are three unknowns, so it is impossible that I will find out the values of x, y, and z. But here, without calculating the individual values of x, y, and z, I can find out the largest possible value of x, y, z square. Okay. So here we use inequality along with arithmetic mean and geometric mean. Arithmetic means average. Okay. So here, suppose if I tell you, I will first explain what is arithmetic mean, what is geometric mean. Suppose the numbers given are 2, 5, 17, and say 29. Random numbers I am writing. Okay. 2, 5, 17, and 29. Okay. Then I write their arithmetic mean. So what I will do? I will add these four numbers, 2, 5, 17, and 29, and divide them by 4 because there are four numbers. So that is the arithmetic mean. What is the geometric mean? Geometric means I will take product of these four numbers. So it is 2 multiplied by 5 multiplied by 17 multiplied by 29. And I will take fourth root of this product. Okay. Because there are four numbers, I am taking the fourth root of the product. If there are three numbers, I will take cube root or the third root of the product. If there are five numbers, I will take fifth root of the product and so on. So you understand the concept of arithmetic mean and geometric mean. Now here, I am talking about x, y, z square. Now when you say x, y, z square, see how we write that? X, y, z square means x multiplied by y multiplied by z multiplied by z. Okay? It means there are four indices, no? Matlab z to the power 1, z to the power 1, y to the power 1, x to the power 1. Okay? So, I will split the given terms. Three terms are given, x, 2y, and 3z. But z is square. So the term containing z, I will split in two parts. Okay. So see how we do. I'm just teaching you the technique, that too very briefly. So I say arithmetic mean is greater than or equal to geometric mean. All right. Now I will write this x, 2y, and 3z in the form of four terms. So how? X plus 2y plus 3z upon 2 plus 3z upon 2. See, 3z upon 2 plus 3z upon 2 means 3z only. Why I have split the term of 3z? Because it is z square. If it would have been z cube, I would have split this 3z in three parts. Had it been z raised to 4, I would have split 3z in four parts and so on. Okay. Now, what is the arithmetic mean? I take a sum of these numbers, divide it by 4. This is greater than or equal to geometric mean of these four terms. So that is x multiplied by y multiplied by 3z by 2 multiplied by 3z by 2 and the fourth root of the product. So I will write bracket to the power 1 upon 4. That is the fourth root of their product. Now here, x plus 2y plus 3z, correct? This 3z by 2 plus 3z by 2 is nothing but 3z. So x plus 2y plus 3z, that is given, is equal to 2. So here I write, it is 2 upon 4. Is greater than or equal to. Take the product here. X, y, 3z, 3z by 2, 3z by 2. Okay. So what I get, sorry, it is not y, it is 2y here. Sorry, I have made mistake. X multiplied by 2y into 3z by 2 into 3z by 2. So what you get here, x into y into z, that is xyz square. Okay. Then these two will get cancelled. 3 into 3, 9 and 2. So here what I get is 9 upon 2 xyz square bracket raised to 1 upon 4. You are with me till here? Now see how we'll go further. 2 upon 4 is nothing but 1 by 2. So 1 by 2 is greater than or equal to 9 upon 2 xyz square bracket raised to 1 upon 4. Correct? I should get rid of these indices. So what I will do? I will now raise both the sides to the power of 4. So you write raise both sides to the power of 4. Okay. So here I will get 1 upon 2 raised to the power 4 is greater than or equal to 9 upon 2 xyz square. Correct? Because it is 1 upon 4 into 4 will cancel out each other. Correct? Now, what is 1 upon 2 raised to 4? It is 1 by 16. So 1 by 16 is greater than or equal to 9 upon 2 xyz square. Okay. Take it here. It is 2 upon 9 multiplied by 1 by 16 is greater than or equal to xyz square. So how you will write this further? What you get? 2 and 16, 8, 9 into 8, 72. So 1 upon 72 is greater than or equal to xyz square. In other words, it is xyz square is less than or equal to 1 upon 72. Means the highest possible value of xyz square is 1 upon 72. You understand? So without doing calculation to find the individual values of x, y, and z, we are able to get the answer. You understand how we had done this? I will discuss one more problem on permutations. And I think you can suggest me how you are going to go about it. Okay. So let's discuss one problem on permutations. Let's write down the numbers from 1 to 3333. 3,333. Okay. I write down all the numbers 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on up to this number. Question is how many zeros are involved? How many zeros occur when I write down the number from 1 to 3,333. Correct? That is a question. Any suggestions how to go about it? You can write down in the chat also if you want. I give you 2 minutes. Suggest me the ways. No suggestion? Are you going to write single digit numbers, 2-digit numbers, 3-digit numbers, 4-digit numbers, and count zeros? That is one way. That is not a shortcut. But that is one way, definitely. How to go about this? We will calculate number of zeros which will appear at the units place, at the tens place, at the hundreds place, and so on. Okay, how to do this? Let's see. Now, 3,333, I can write this way, no? I can write as, no, I will first write as this. 3,330 plus 3, correct? That is simple. This 3,330, I will write as 3,300 multiplied by 10 plus 3. You understand this? It means what? It means there are 333 tens. Okay? 333 tens are there when I write the numbers from 1 to 3333. So here, what I will do? I will write 10, 20, 30, so on, up to 100, 110, 120, so on, up to say, I write 990, and then further I will write 1000. I can write 1100, and so on. Okay. So till I reach 3330. Correct? Now, what is common in all these numbers? Only common part in all these numbers is there is 0 at the units place. See, always at the tens place, there is no 0. Means sometimes it is there, sometimes it is not there. But what is common? 0 is always there at the units place. So how many times there is a 0 at units place? 333 times. Because there are so many number of tens, correct? So you will mention it over here at the units place. How many times 0 has occurred? 333 times 0 has occurred at the units place. You understand this? See, it is a 4-digit number we have given. So 0 can come at units place, at tens place, at hundreds place. It can never come at thousands place, because if there is a 0 at thousands place, it means it is a 3-digit number. Correct? So we will calculate number of zeros at units place, tens place, and hundreds place. I showed you how we have calculated number of zeros at units place. Let's calculate number of zeros at tens place. Okay. So for that, what we will do is we will write this in a different manner. See how we will write this. This I write as 3,300 plus 33. It's right, no? 3,333 is 3,300 plus 33. So what we are trying to understand here? That it is 33 multiplied by 100 plus 33. Means 100, 200, 300, 400. If I go on writing this way, I will get 3,300. Correct? So I write here 100, 200, 300, like that. 1,000, no, we do not say 1,000 because we say 1,000, 1,000. But 1,000 is nothing but 1,000, because if I write here, I say 1,100. If I write this way, I say 1,200. Only 1,000 we call as 1,000. But instead of 1,000, I can call as 1,000. It's not wrong mathematically. Correct? So like that, I write up to 3,300. Correct? Now, what is common in all these numbers? Now, see here. When I write 300, I write 301, 302, like that. I will write 309, and then I will get 310. Correct? So, in the number 310, there is no 0 at tens place. But in the number 300, 301, 302, up to 309, there is 0 at tens place. You understand? There is a 0 at tens place. So when I write the numbers 100, 200, 300, up to 3,300, what I am trying to convey is this. See here, I start first number having 0 at tens place is 100. Okay. Then I write 101, 102, up to 109. Now, here from 100 to 109, when I write, there is 0 at tens place, 0 at tens place is happening 10 times. Correct? So 100, 101, 102 up to 109, there is a 0 at tens place 10 times. Okay. Now here, further if I write 110, 111, 112 and so on up to 199. Okay. Because after 199, I am going to get 200. Okay. Then you will find there is no 0 at the tens place in all these numbers. So when I arrive at the first 100 and I go to 200, in between there are 10 numbers which have 0 at tens place. You understand this logic? Huh? So for every 100 I count, there are 10 numbers which are having 0 at tens place. Understand this? So here I will say that for every 100 numbers, there are 10 numbers. There are 10 numbers which have 0 at tens place. Which has 0 at tens place. You understand this? I go from 100 to 200, 10 numbers. 200 to 300, 10 numbers. 300 to 400, 10 numbers, and so on till I go to 3,300, that is 3,300. You understand this? So there are 3,300s and each 100 contain 10 numbers having 0 at tens place. Okay. So total how many zeros are there? There are 33 into 10, that is 330 zeros at tens place. I am not calculating the zeros at unit place, that I have already calculated. Okay. So now I calculated the zeros at tens place. So at tens place, there are 330 zeros. You understand this? Now I will calculate the number of zeros at hundreds place. Okay, let's calculate. Now, this I will write 3000 plus 333. Okay, because now I am talking about thousands. This 3000 I write as 3 into 1000 plus 333. Okay, fine. So the first 4-digit number I come across is 1000. Second number will be 2000 and next number will be 3000. All right. Now, when I arrive at the number 1000 and I start writing, and when I start writing the numbers further, what I will get? 1001, 1002, 1003, then 1099. Correct? And so on. So from 1000 to 1099, after that I will be getting 1100. Correct? Then I will get 1101 and so on till I reach 1999. Okay? So now if I concentrate on these numbers from 1000 to 1099, what do I find common? I find that there is a 0 at hundreds place. There is a 0 at hundreds place. So for every 1000, there are 100 numbers which have 0 at hundreds place. You understand this? Okay. So here I will say there are 3000s. There are 3000s. Okay. And for every thousand, for every thousand numbers, there are 100 numbers. There are 100 numbers which have zero at hundreds place. You understand this? So I will get the zero from 1000 to 1099. Then from 2000, I will get 2001, 2002 up to 2099. And similarly for 3000, I will get 3001, 3002 and so on till 3099. So for every 1000 numbers, there are 100 numbers which have zero at hundreds place. So if you write how many numbers have zero at hundreds place, what will be your answer? Your answer will be there are 3000s and there are 100 numbers in each 1000 numbers. So total there are 300 numbers which have zero at hundreds place. So like this, we have counted number of zeros. So how? We have not identified the numbers, okay? I have not said, okay, there is 1 0 in 101. There are 2 zeros in 100. Like that, we have not calculated. How we have calculated? We have calculated the number of zeros at units, tens, and hundreds places. You understand this? So here, you will say total number of zeros are how many? 333 plus 330 plus 300. So here you get the answer. Sorry. So here you get the answer 963. There are 963 numbers which have zero. Or sorry, there are 963 times zero is occurring when you write the numbers from 1 to 33. That is 300, 3,333. You understand this? How this is done? So these is kind of things which we do in JMO syllabus. Okay. This was a simple example of permutations which I have given. In actual syllabus, we discuss the combinations also. Very tricky problems in combinations and permutations we discuss. So I have just given you the few examples how we'll be going about it. Okay. Now, why JMO and how it is different? So as it is written here, JMO of 7th and 8th standard lays the foundation for IOQM, that is Indian Olympiad Qualifier for Mathematics. 1 minute. Huh? Yes, come. This is correct. Now, JMO exam covers all the topics of IOQM exam except functional equations only we do not teach. Otherwise, we teach everything. And JMO exam helps to create interest among students to appear for various competitive exams. So competitive exams not necessarily means this, what you say, medical and engineering exams, not necessarily. There are Olympiad exams also, correct? So JMO syllabus should help you in preparation. In fact, forget the competitive exams. When you do the preparation for JMO exam, you will find that you automatically develop ability to think logically, think quickly. And these are the traits which are important in all walks of life, not necessarily medicine and engineering. Okay. So how to think logically, how to think fast, how to think correctly, all these techniques, all these habits are developed when you prepare for the JMO exam. The topics are such, the problems are such. See, these problems which we'll be discussing in the JMO preparation, you will find each problem is different from another. Okay. In your school curriculum, be it any board, state board, ICSE, CBSE, any board, I know how the things are conducted. you teach them one kind of problems, okay? And in exam, you ask similar kind of problems. So when the 10th standard board result comes out, you will find students scoring 100%. That is just not happening here. I will tell you more about it when I will discuss all the Olympiad exams, because here one problem is, every problem is unique. What we ask, you will not find another problem of the same kind asked. There will be some twist in the next problem. Okay, so this exam forces you to think logically. I use the word forces you, and you automatically think out of box, because there is no one sure short way of solving each and every problem. It is just not there. Okay, you are forced to think differently, otherwise you are not able to crack the problem. That is the beauty of these problems. Now, all about mathematical Olympiads. Okay, this I will discuss in detail, because we are preparing you for the stage 1, which is IOQM exam. It's a long way ahead if you want to appear for various Olympiad exams. Now, students from 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, for these 5 standards, Olympiad exams are open. Okay. Beyond 12th standard, no one is allowed to appear for the Olympiad exams. Okay. Now, all these Olympiad exams, mathematics Olympiad exams, which we have listed here, they are the official Olympiad exams conducted by Government of India. By various bodies conduct these exams. There is Association of Mathematics Teachers of India, AMTI, Association of Physics Teachers of India, you know. So, but these are the government bodies, and they conduct these exams under the umbrella of Homi Bhabha Center for Science Education. Okay, so I will just briefly write here. All the exams are conducted under the umbrella of Homi Bhabha Center, Homi Bhabha Center for Science Education. Though the word is science education, even mathematics exams come under them. Okay. Homi Bhabha Center for Science Education, it is located in Mumbai. They have their own campus in Mumbai. Then this Homi Bhabha Center for Science Education, it comes under TIFR. TIFR is Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. TIFR, Tata Institute of Fundamental Research. Again, this is located in Mumbai. This is also in Mumbai. And Homi Bhabha Center for Science Education, it is inside the campus of BARC. Okay, BARC is Bhabha Atomic Research Center. Bhabha Atomic Research Center. It is also in Mumbai. Those of you who are from Mumbai, they must be knowing there is an area called Devnar in Mumbai, at one far end of Mumbai. So at Devnar, this BARC is located. Huge campus they have at BARC. As you enter the campus, the first building you come across is of Homi Bhabha Center for Science Education. They have their own building, a very extensive library also they have got. Okay. So those who can visit the library also, they give the books on lending is also available. I do not know the recent rules, but you can explore that. So all the 5 stages which we have listed, they come under Homi Bhabha Center for Science Education. Okay. Various government bodies, but they conduct these exams under this umbrella of Homi Bhabha Center for Science Education. So why I'm telling this? Because we are preparing you, or we want you to appear for official Olympiad exams. There are many different bodies which conduct Olympiad exams at the international level. International level will be conducted abroad somewhere, and they will give you the certificate that you have qualified in International Olympiad. But these exams, which are conducted by Government of India in India, they are the toughest Olympiad exams in our country. Okay. So, now, the first stage is IOQM, that is Indian Olympiad Qualifier for Mathematics. Similarly, there are exams for physics, chemistry, and biology also. Now, we are preparing you for this first IOQM exam. If you see the number of students appearing for IOQM exam, the number is easily more than 1 lakh. Okay. But how these exams are conducted? They are conducted in 40 divisions. Approximately, there are 40 divisions in our country. If I talk about Maharashtra, Mumbai and Navi Mumbai, that is New Mumbai. Mumbai and New Mumbai, they form one division. Rest of the Maharashtra is other division. Okay. So, this exam is conducted across 40 divisions, 40. Okay. Now, paper is same. Now, after this exam, they select 500 students from each division. Okay. 500 students are selected based on their performance. Only merit prevails. There is no reservation here. So, based on their performance, 500 students are selected from each division. Okay. Now, why these exams are so tough? If I talk about Mumbai division, then IOQM exam is of 100 marks. Okay. Now, all the questions, they consist of, some questions are for 2 marks, some are for 3 marks, and some are for 5 marks. Total 30 questions are asked. All the questions have answers as positive integers, 2-digit positive integers from 00 to 99. Okay. The questions are set in such a way that all the answers will either be from 00, 01, 02, like that up to 99, any one of these numbers. Now, this is not MCQ. So there is no way you will get any clue from the options which are given. You have to calculate the answer. You have to crack the question to arrive at the answer. All right. Now, this is a 100 marks paper, and you will be surprised to know the cutoff is between 20 to 25 marks. The students who score 20 marks out of 100 marks, they qualify for the next level. That is a level of difficulty of these exams. So this I am telling to the parents. When your children are preparing for JMO exams, don't expect them to get full marks. These exams are not meant to score full marks. Okay. They are meant to understand the concept clearly, apply the concept wisely. Okay. So when we talk about JMO exams also, JMO exam is not official exam of Government of India. IIM is a private body. But our level of difficulty of JMO exam is no less. Okay. So you will not find your child is scoring 80 marks out of 100. No, you will find that he may score only 50 or 60, but still that is a good score. Let me tell you. Okay. So don't expect very high scores from your children. If they score low, all right. They should understand the concept, that is more important. So these are not the high scoring exams at all. In Mumbai division, there is so much competition that to come in first 500 to get selected for the next round, result is just 10%. Okay. So 500 students are selected per division. Approximately 40 divisions are there in our country. So 500 into 40, 20,000 students get selected for the next round, that is called Regional Mathematics Olympiad. So these 20,000 students appear for regional mathematics Olympiad. Level of difficulty goes up. The scope and the syllabus of exam is also expanded from IOQM to RM. Now, when 20,000 students appear from 40 divisions, they select only 50 students from each division. Okay. So 50 students from each division and 40 divisions. So 50 into 40, 2,000 students only are eligible to write the third stage, that is INMO, Indian National Mathematics Olympiad. So only 2,000. So initial number for IOQM is more than 1 lakh because IOQM is open to all. That is the first stage. So when more than 1 lakh students appear for stage 1, stage 3 exam is written only by 2,000 students. And then when the result of INMO exam comes out, only 40 students are selected all over India, 40. Now it is not from every division. Overall result across India, top 40 students are selected for the stage 4, that is International Mathematics Olympiad Training Camp. Okay. So this International Mathematics Olympiad Training Camp is conducted in Homi Bhabha Center for Science Education, and all the TIFR scientists will be present there for you to train you for the international Olympiads. So only 40 students participate in this training camp. Then there is a 1 month long training, and after 1 month long training, a test is conducted. And from these 40 students, 6 students are selected for International Olympiad, IMO. IMO is International Mathematics Olympiad. So 6 students represent India in International Mathematics Olympiad. So this is an Olympiad journey which I have explained to you. Now, in our opinion, even if you prepare for IOQM well, you will be immensely benefited. See, not everyone will qualify for RMO. Not everyone will qualify for INMO. All right. We are not in a competition with others. But to prepare for these exams also is a great learning experience. So if you have love for mathematics, on your own, you will prepare for these exams. Then depending upon the guidance you get, depending on your hours of hard work, it will be decided whether you qualify for the next level or not. Now, many times parents ask me whether there are competitive exams for science also as it is for mathematics. So here we have briefly written NSCGS exam, that is National Standard Exam in Junior Sciences. It is for the students of 9th and 10th standard, and and it's one paper. In one paper, they ask about physics, chemistry, and bio, that is covered up to the 10th standard level. Okay. So this NSCGS, you can say it is similar to IOQM in mathematics. And then there is National Standard Exams. Now it is subject wise. Either it is in astronomy, NSEA, A stands for astronomy, NSEP, P stands for physics, or chemistry or biology. So you can say this is similar to your RMO. And further, like we have INMO, there are further exams in these fields also. So those students who are interested in science in 9th and 10th standard, if you prepare for NSCGS exam, that is also a very good learning experience. Okay. And for these further exams, the syllabus that is covered is up to the 12th standard. Now, we are very proudly, we have displayed this picture of Rushil Mathur. Okay. Now, Rushil Mathur is our first student who has reached International Mathematics Olympiad. Okay. Earlier, there was Ameya Patwardhan, who was a gold medalist of JMO 2013. But he represented India in astronomy and physics, not in mathematics. But Rushil Mathur is our first student who has represented India in International Mathematics Olympiad. This is a Rushil Mathur, one who is standing in the center. He is fourth from left. He has won gold medal in International Mathematics. This is the entire team of International Mathematics Olympiad, I think including their teachers also, because students are 6 only. So this is the team, and this is this year's picture. I think last month only this news has come that Rushil Mathur has won gold medal. Of course, the other students also won the medals, silver medals they have won. That is no less. So Rushil Mathur is a JMO 2019 gold medalist student. Okay. So we are very happy that we were a part of his journey. Okay. Why I am saying so? Because when he was interviewed after his success, he mentioned in that interview, and this is how I came to know about Rushil Mathur when I read that interview, that first Olympiad exam which he appeared was JMO, and that created interest in mathematics for him. So he is an extremely talented boy. When he appeared for JMO 2019, he was only in 7th standard. Okay, that year he was our JMO topper also. Obviously, got the gold medal. And this boy has cracked, that time it was pre-RMO. Now, for last 2 years, they are calling IOQM. The same exam was earlier known as pre-RMO. So he cracked the pre-RMO, RMO, INMO. All these exams he has cracked in his school days only, before 10th standard. Okay, this year he is in 12th standard. Okay, he has passed 12th standard this year. Okay. And he has represented the same thing, whatever I discussed, it has been written over here. Okay, so we are very happy that one of our student journey of Olympiad started with JMO. We are not taking any credit for his journey. It is entirely his intelligence and hard work. But he did mention in the interview that journey of Olympiad started with JMO, and he was very fascinated. He was a student, he's a student from Mumbai. He was in Hiranandani Foundation School, Powai, when he was in 7th standard, when he came to us for JMO. So it is about Rushil Mathur. These are some of our JMO champions who have gone ahead and they have qualified Mathematics Olympiad. I will talk about Malay Mahajan. Again, he has cracked well standard this year only. Miss 2024, he has passed this 12th standard exam. These are previous year students. Now this Malay Mahajan, because he cracked INMO exam, he was and he was selected for the training camp. Those who have qualified, when I write INMO qualified, it means they were selected for the training camp. Unfortunately, he could not make it to last 6 who represent India, but he was in a bunch of those 40 students who were there for training in Homi Bhabha Center for Science Education. Okay, and this boy Malay Mahajan is so much interested in mathematics that he did not give any other competitive exam. Okay, neither for medicine, neither for engineering, because students are very focused. No, I want to go in IIT Bombay. No, this boy is fascinated by mathematics so much that he has taken admission in Chennai Mathematical Institute, CMI. It's a very prestigious institute for mathematics research and computer science research in India, CMI. You may search on the internet more about it. So this boy has gone to CMI this year. Okay, obviously he will be doing great there also. Then these are some of our other students. Some of them have INMO qualified, some of them have pre-RMO. Pre-RMO is same as IOQM. Some of them have qualified RMO. They are all JMO, silver medalist, gold medalist. Now this Aditya Sawant, he had got the consolation prize, but still he has INMO to his credit. So this is really great, you know. And whether the child gets gold medal, silver medal, or consolation prize in JMO is very immaterial. See, on the day of exam, some might do better, some might not do that better, you know. So children are small. So don't pressurize children. But this I'm telling to parents, but encourage them to study mathematics. See to it that they develop the love for understanding the concept. So you should play with mathematics, you know, that love you should develop. Rest of the things follow. Trust me, you work sincerely, rest of the things will follow. Okay. So these are some of our JMO champions from previous years. Some of our JMO champions, not everyone is interested only in mathematics. So many students, they take this JMO as a launching pad, you know, and they want to do well in competitive exams, JEE Main, JEE Advanced dega or engineering karega. You know, that is a motto of many students. So you will find many of them have got admissions in IITs, either in Bombay or in Madras, or some are in Delhi. He is in Roorkee. He is in BHU, that is Banaras Hindu University, which is equally good. She is in IIT Bhubaneswar. So many of the students going ahead at the 12th standard level also, they have done very well. Now, we give coaching for the JMO exam, and coaching for JMO exam and registration for JMO exam are two different things. Okay. Now the JMO coaching will be starting from coming Saturday, that is 5th of October, and it will go on till 19th January. Okay. In this period, there will be 34 teaching sections. Now we have specifically included more teaching sections. I have not included Friday's lectures over here, but we are going to conduct lectures not on all Fridays, but on 7 Fridays. Okay, that we have mentioned here. 7 Fridays included because syllabus is vast. Friday timing will be 6 to 8 p.m. It will be late because everyone should be able to attend. Now lectures are on every Saturday and Sunday. Obviously, that is the only days. These are the only days when all students will be available because different schools have different times. So Monday to Friday, it's very difficult. But if I do not conduct lectures on Fridays, now our experience of last 2-3 years is we have to rush the syllabus in the end, you know, because what happens, students ask so many doubts in the class that sometimes the teaching time gets reduced. And then we have to conduct extra sessions in the end. So to avoid that, we have split it over 7 Fridays. So between 5th October and 19th January, we will be working on all Saturday, Sundays plus 7 Fridays. Now, when I say all Saturday, Sundays, one holiday we are giving on 15th October, this month only, because there is a Dasra function. So our experience is no one or very few students come if we keep it on a festival day. And 2nd and 3rd November is Diwali. So that time we are giving off. So except for these 3, means 2 Saturday and 1 Sunday, we are working on all Saturdays and Sundays. We get 2 public holidays in between. One is Guru Nanak Jayanti and another is Christmas. So this year, Guru Nanak Jayanti is on 15th November. Christmas, obviously, 25th December. So on these 2 days, we will be conducting exams. So exam sessions are 4, that is written. So we will be conducting exam on this 15th November, 25th December. And in the end, there will be exam on 18th of January. That is next year. Okay, 3 exams we conduct. Total exam sessions are 4, teaching sessions are 34. We have listed the dates for your information because after the today's webinar, we'll be sharing the recording with everyone. Okay, so you can write down these dates also. There is a note at the end. We have already sent JMO study material as a prize to the schools or students who have scored 90 and above marks in math exam. If your registration is through school, your gift has reached the school, or not today, within 1 or 2 days, we have already dispatched. And if you are a private student, to your residence address, we have sent the gift. Gift is a study material of JMO. Okay. So this is about the JMO coaching schedule. Obviously, the lectures are conducted in online manner because children are spread far and wide. And in today's days, very difficult for parents to travel every Saturday, Sunday to the classroom. Okay. So last 4 years, we have been conducting online classes and everyone is happy with the online classes instead of offline. Decorum in the class when we will conduct the lectures. Lectures are conducted on the Zoom. We have given the registration link for these lectures on the IME website. Okay. So here, IME website is www.aime.org. This is the IME website. On this IME website, we have given the link for registration of online lectures, not for JMO registration. Okay. JMO registration and online coaching registration are two different things. So JMO registration will be through school. If MAT you have appeared through school. And those who are private students, they will write to us. Email they will send to imethane@gmail.com, and we will be sharing the JMO registration link. Okay. So for registration of the coaching class, you have to visit our website. On the website, there is a link provided for the registration. You have to do the registration. Once we receive the registration from you, we will share you the link of the lectures. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can write either on this email address or you can call on the IME official number 8104011965. These are the two ways of communicating with us. So for any doubts, you can do this. So the decorum in the class lectures will be conducted on Zoom. Same link is to be used for all the Zoom lectures, and you will be admitted through registered email address only. This is very important to remember. Suppose you registered through the email address abc@gmail.com. Every time you have to use the same email address. If you try to log in by using another email address, entry is not possible. Okay, so use the same email address only. We form a WhatsApp group for doubt solving. Now, this is very important because we are discussing something which is of higher level of difficulty. So obviously there are many doubts and we prefer to take doubts in the WhatsApp group. Important reason is that reduces doubt discussion time in the class, and I can give more time for discussion of more number of problems. If you do not understand anything what is discussed in the doubt solving group on WhatsApp, obviously that will be explained in the immediate next lecture. Okay. So on the WhatsApp group, all the students will be present. One number per student will be allowed. And from the IME side, I will be present and Zogrekar madam will be present. Both of us conduct all the lectures together. We share the topics. So both of us will be present on the WhatsApp group and we do the doubt solving. Definitely within 24 hours, the doubt is posted on the group. Okay. So that is regarding the doubt solving. Recorded lectures will be provided on the WhatsApp group. See, lectures are conducted on Friday, Saturday, Sunday. So on Monday, lectures will be made available. It is not possible for us that lecture is there from 5 to 7 on Saturday and immediately at 8 o'clock you are asking me for recording. It is not possible for us. Okay. So recording of 2 lectures or 3 lectures, whatever it is, either Friday, Saturday, Sunday or only Saturday, Sunday, all these lectures will be made available on the group on the immediately following Monday. Okay. Camera should be on during entire duration of lecture. This is the suggestion, I should say, from IME, but I will like to see what happens in this year's batch, but our experience is no one puts the camera on. Okay, up to you, but we will like if you keep the cameras on. and parents should make sure that students are writing down the things. What happens, as I just now mentioned, students do not keep the camera on. These are online lectures. I have no way to know that whether the child is writing everything or not. Correct? So parents have to make sure that their children are studying properly when the lecture is going on. We conduct the test, as I mentioned, on Guru Nanak Jayanti, 15th November, another test on 25th December, that is Christmas holiday. Test will be of 50 marks, time duration is 1 hour, and immediately after the test, we will do the paper discussion. Each test is followed by paper discussion. 2 hours full syllabus test, it's a mock test of 100 marks that will be conducted on 18th January. It will be a 2-hour test that day. So on the immediate next day, that is on 19th January, we will do the test paper discussion, and that will be the last JMO lecture. 2 weeks after that, on 2nd February, actual exam will take place. Now for the exam, though the registration will be through school, exam center will be different. Okay. MAT exam you gave in your schools only. But for JMO, we do not assign so many centers. We will be assigning a center. Admit card will reach you in advance. You will come to know the center. Center will not be very far also. But at the same time, it need not be your school only. Paper discussion session is conducted after every test. Okay. Now the fee structure for JMO, we are conducting 34 lectures and 4 exam sessions. So course fees is 13,500. You have to make an online payment. Try to enroll by 5th of October. If it is not possible by then, you can, of course, you can enroll later also. But we will like if enrollment happens by 5th October so that you will not miss on any lecture. Okay. But all lectures are made available. Recordings are made available in WhatsApp group. But at the same time, I will suggest that try to attend each and every lecture, because lectures are interactive. You can unmute yourself anytime and ask any doubt. Okay. So feel totally free to raise your doubts in class, on WhatsApp group, anywhere. Okay. So if you can attend from the very first lecture, it will be for your benefit. Exam date is 2nd February. Now paper pattern, those of you who have appeared for JMO exam in 5th and 6th standard, they know the paper pattern. It is same for both the groups. Exam is subjective, and as I have mentioned in today's webinar also, stress is given on understanding the concept clearly, not the method of solving. Means when we set the paper, okay, our team of our examination committee team, they develop some solution to the given problem. Okay, we have, okay, students will do this way, this way, this way. To our pleasant surprise, every year, at least 1 or 2 students we find which had done something different from our method of solving the problem. Okay. So we welcome all the methods which come to your mind, as long as you do not go wrong in logic. Okay. So here it is mentioned, while assessing the answers, more importance is given to the logical approach followed by students. Paper consists of 13 questions. First 5 questions, they carry 6 marks each. Next 5 questions, higher level of difficulty, they carry 8 marks each. Toughest questions are the last 3 questions, they carry 10 marks each. Okay. So maximum marks are 100. Time given is 2 hours. Registration fee is 400 rupees. And you have to do the registration separately. As I said, JMO online coaching registration is different, and JMO exam registration is different. Okay. Last date of registration is 20th December. Okay. How we give the prizes? Now, as I mentioned, that for Mumbai division, at least the result of IOKM is just 10%. Now, compared to that, we declare a result of 25% JMO result. Now, there is no fixed cutoff. Like normally in the exam, you will say, okay, you get 40 marks out of 100, means you have passed the exam. There is no such thing. Okay. Approximately top 5% students, we give gold medal. Next 7 to 8%, we give silver medal. Both these medals come with a cash prize. For gold medal, there is 1,000 rupees. Silver medal is 500 rupees. And next 10 to 12% students, they get a consolation prize. We give something gift. All of them get a certificate, merit certificate, all of them get. And as I said, there is no fixed cutoff. So sometimes it depends, like our topper student will get say 80, 82 marks. Next student, literally next student, second rank might get only 70 or 68 also. So we just cannot predict how the students will perform, It depends on level of difficulty of the questions, preparation of students, the bunch of students, how many of them are, really hardworking, depends on so many things. So there is no fixed cutoff of marks. So I am talking about percentage. So top 25% students, they get awards of one or the other kind. Okay. So that was regarding the JMO exam, what this is all about. So now I have completed the discussion from my side. Whatever questions, doubts you have in your mind, please ask. Either you can unmute yourself and ask, or you can write in the chat box. Tell me. There are no doubts? Concession in the coaching fees? No, there is no concession in the coaching fees for any student. The coaching fees are the same for all the students. JMO study material is available on our website. Okay. Plus, study material is also available in the bookstores. Bookstores are there in Thane, Dombivli, and Nerul. Okay, that is in Mumbai. Out of Mumbai, we do not have bookstores anywhere which are keeping the JMO material. You can either buy from the bookstore. If you want to know the name and address of the bookstores, you can write to us. We'll share the store details with you. Or you can buy the study material from our website. We have a very good book, study book, which covers all the topics of JMO. Plus, as I said, these topics are from 19th standard, or some topics are from 11th standard. You can refer to the respective textbooks. You will get the practice problems from there. And very good practice is solving the previous year question papers from 2012 to 2024, last year. For these 13 years, question paper set is available. Solve each and every problem from this previous year question papers. That will be a very good preparation. You can always raise the doubts with us from previous year question papers. Okay. There is no negative marking. Okay. For JMO also, there is no negative marking. Answer. IME contact number I had written. I will again write how you can contact IME. Here I have mentioned the information about the exam is available on our website. So www.aiime.org is our website. You can write to us at imetthane@gmail.com, or you can call us on this office number 8104011965. And as I said, recording will be made available to all the JMO qualified students, whether you have participated, attended today's webinar or not, because some parents have already called me. They said, no, ma'am, we are busy, we cannot attend. So we are sharing the recording with all the JMO qualified students. Suppose you do not get the recording, please call us either through email or on the this mobile number. We will send the recording to you. Okay. There is no relation between JMO and IOQM directly. Means you have to qualify in JMO, then only IOQM you can appear. No such thing. As I said, IOQM is a government thing. JMO is a private thing. We are not government people, but at the same time, because of our love for mathematics, we encourage students to appear for government Olympiad exams, and JMO is one way of preparing them for IOQM exam. Is this exam good for 7th standard is a question. Now, see, as I showed you, that Rushil Mathur cracked the exam in 7th standard. So I will not say it is impossible, but at the same time, it is not easy also. Okay. So if your child is in 7th standard, child appears for JMO exam and does not do well, all right. Don't scold the child. Scoring in JMO exam is also not easy. So for experience, you can appear in 7th standard also, but don't have very high hopes. You will definitely do better in 8th standard. That much I can say. There is no crash course for JMO. We are not conducting any crash course. Earlier, we used to conduct crash course, but that used to be offline. But now, since we have started conducting online lectures, we are no longer conducting any crash course. I think that's all with the questions. And still, if you have any doubts which come to your mind later, you can contact us either by email or calling on the mobile. We will be there available for you.
Passing marks for JMO.
Someone is asking passing marks. So as I said, there is no passing criteria. See, what will happen? Some year, top 5% students, if I see the cutoff of top 5%, one of the years it may be 60, another year it may be 55 also. All right. So there are no passing marks. If you come in top 25% of the students, you will be getting some or the other prize. Attempting, preparing for JMO is also a very good learning experience. Okay. So this year, if you are in 7th standard, you do not get good marks. All right. It is completely all right. You can attempt next year. You will be better prepared and you will definitely do well. Okay. This specially I am telling to the parents that your child in the 7th standard, if the child does not perform well, all right. It is too tough for him. It is not at all easy. As I told you, IOQM cutoffs are 20 and 25 marks out of 100. And we consider those students as good students. Correct? So the exams are tough. Level of difficulty is quite high. Challenging questions are asked. Not so easy to crack those questions. So it is definitely all right if the score is little low. But make sure that your child understands the concepts clearly. That is the most important thing. I think that's all with the questions. So we'll stop over here. Thank you very much for attending the webinar. Those of you who are interested in joining the online coaching, please visit our website. You will find the registration link over there. As soon as we receive registration from you, we will share the links for the lectures with